It is project time. You guys guess what we're doing today? Hey, you guys, what's up? And I know it's been a long time since we talked and seen each other, but we've been very, very busy. My husband and I had just purchased our first home, and I just want to come at you guys with a cool video, nice, easy tutorial of what we're going to be doing. And basically, we are staining our kitchen cabinets. We're taking it from these plain boring cabinets to this nice luxury look for very, very inexpensive budget. And we just brought it home and we have a child on our way, so we definitely wanted to do some DIY projects just to save some money. So what my husband is doing now, he's just taking out the knob on the cabinets as well as the door hinges. And we're basically going to prep these cabinets for them to get stained. We're also going to be using some painter's tape, which is just the blue tape. You can get this from your local hardware stores such as Home Depot and Lowe's. Nothing really special or fancy, but you do want to use these to get those nice, clean, and precise lines, and just to make everything look neater. This is a DIY project, but you don't have to make it look a mess. You can keep it up and make it look very professional. So once he gets the tape on there, we are going to go ahead and give you guys an example of how it should look. And you only want to do this on the back side. You don't want to do this on the front face, which is that face that shows off. You want to do this on the inside of the cabinets. And now I'm going to go in with some TSP powder. And basically this is just a heavy duty solution to clean off any cabinets, walls, whatever you're going to be painting. I definitely suggest you using this because it removes all of the nastiness from cabinets. You definitely don't want to paint on top of that. So I just eyed it a little bit and put just enough in this bowl, and I'm going to fill it up with some warm water. Feel free to use hot water to let it dissolve faster, but I'm in no rush, so I filled it up with some warm water. And while that is dissolving, I'm going to take over and sand down those cabinets my husband just prepped. Now I'm going to be using a fine sanding sandpaper. I guess you can call this a brush or sponge. And again, you can purchase everything that I'm mentioning in the video, the TSB powder, the painter's tape, the sandpaper. All of these can be found at your local hardware store. I will give you the description on this particular sandpaper. It's very inexpensive. I think we spent about a couple of bucks on it. Nothing too fancy. It just, get something that will get the job done. And basically, I know I'm moving quite fast. I did speed up the video for the sake. I did speed up the video. I did speed up the clip for the sake of the video, but I am actually going through and I'm really making sure that I scrape off that top layer of gloss and whatever else is on the cabinet, just so the stainer will have something to adhere to. You definitely want to make sure you do a good job of sanding. Don't forget to also sand down the drawers, the frame of the cabinets, all of that. Some people tend to forget to do that because once you get those door hinges off and those doors off and you just start working on it, you totally forget about everything else. Anything that's going to have the stainer on there, make sure you sand it down really, really well. Now, since we are done sanding down the cabinets, the frame, and the drawer, I'm going to go in with that TSP solution that I let set earlier. And I'm just going to clean off the cabinet, make sure it's nice and clean, remove all the dust from the sanding, remove any leftover food or any type of yuckiness that could just fall in the cabinets. You never know, it is a kitchen cabinet. We definitely lucked up getting this house. Luckily, we started off with a great base, which is just having some upgraded cabinets, whether they were tan or whatever color. It was a great base for upgrading our kitchen. So basically, on the right side, you can see what it used to look like, and on the left side, you can see what it's going to look like once we are finished. Now for the fun part, the part that I cannot do since I am pregnant. So my husband has this pretty much packed down. He has his own little regimen or routine, or I guess you could say technique for painting these cabinets. Now what he's doing is putting on the first layer. And what he likes to do is just apply all the product to the cabinet first. And then he likes to go through and work in the color, spreading it all out. A little of this product does go a long way. We use one little jar for the whole entire kitchen and we still have some left over. So a little bit goes a long way just by taking your brush. Make sure you give clean strokes, because once this dries, you don't want to have lines going all over. You want to make sure everything looks nice and neat. So it is the next day and our cabinets are looking like this. This is the first coat. I know it looks a little funny, it looks a little bit off, but once we add the second coat, it's gonna look perfect. It's gonna look really nice. Some people actually want what looks like this and they kind of sand it down and then I guess they put like a finishing coat onto it and they like that little rustic look. But since we're not going for that, we're just gonna add our second layer and go ahead and let that dry. Now you need about at least 6 hours for each layer to dry. You definitely don't want to paint on top of wet paint. Trust me, it takes even longer for it to dry. Plus, it's always end up gooey when you touch it to see if it is dry. So definitely don't paint on top of wet paint. Allow this product to completely dry. What we did was we did it during the daytime the day before, but we just allowed it to dry overnight. But for the second and third coat, he's just gonna do it all in one day. He's gonna start in the morning time, which is what he's doing now, and then later on he's gonna go ahead and add on the third coat. So this is what everybody's been waiting for, the finished product, the finished look. And I am so excited to share this with you guys because I've been waiting so long to get my dark cabinets in my kitchen. Now initially we did have those light color cabinets and our appliances, to me personally, look so harsh against those cabinets. So I'm glad that we went with a darker color because now it looks really nice, upscale, even though they're not stainless steel appliances. You know, we did get these with the home. So eventually we do plan on changing out our stove. We definitely want to actually convert it over to gas eventually. I don't think we're going to do that anytime soon, especially with the baby coming. But you can get the idea of what we were going for, you know, the look, that little upscale look. Now, if you like this video, don't forget to rate it. Give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe as well as comments with any of your questions, concerns, or anything like that. And let us know what you did with your kitchen. Show us some of your ideas. We love to see them. And if you want to see some more DIY projects with us working on our first new home, please like this video. As always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more and have a blessed day.